Hi everyone, Tracy here. Today I'm going to share with you my design team project for Enchantment's scrapbooking. And this was the kit that I received from Teresa. And I think all the other design team members also got the same kit. So I'm interested to see what everybody else does with it. And it was the ornate frame and the Santa face. And Teresa was nice enough to cut out all the papers as well, so our job was so much easier because we just had to adhere everything down. So what I did with this frame was I used the paper that Teresa gave, and I stamped on it with embossing, clear embossing powder, and heat set it, and then I painted over top of it, so you could just lightly see the letters. And then I added some of the fake snow, and added my own sparkle in the fake snow. And she also die cut the Santa face, and then she die cut the sparkly paper too, which is really fun. So what I did was I just like paper pieced his hat and his little suit there, and then I used my Copics to color in his face just to give him a little bit more dimension. And all the cutouts in the album are from the Cricut, and they're not from my Cricut, they're from Shell's Cricut, because Shell is a master and she knows my limited Cricut skills. So here's the first page, and I'm planning on giving this to my girlfriend, and she lives quite a ways away from me, and I don't think she's a scrapbooker, so I tried to make this as simple as I could, so she just has to stick down her pictures. And I also changed the position. Usually I think the book goes more this way, but I changed it on its side because she'll have more, it's easier to use the pictures that way. So here is the front cover. And like I said, it's pretty simply done. So, and here is the first page, and this is one of the embellishments that Teresa gave, and I just love it. It's a shaker card. It has a vintage boy and girl in there decorating the tree. And I didn't adhere the corners down, so she could just slip her picture underneath there. And then same with the second page. I just didn't adhere the corners or the corner down here, so it's easier for her to slip in a picture. And like I said, I tried to make this as simple as I could because I wasn't sure if she is a scrapbooker or not. And this came in with the design kit. And again, one of Shell's cutouts. Like, she's so detailed. I love her Cricut cutouts. They're so perfectly cut. They're not jagged or anything. And then this page here, again, I left the two corners open so she can put her picture in there. And she doesn't even have to trim off just a little bit to fit the picture in there. So I think that'll be pretty easy for her to handle that. And I will also send along a tape runner for her so she can adhere them that way. And this pretty border came with the design team package. So that was not adhered down here either. I didn't adhere that or there. And like I said, or I think I mentioned that Teresa had already die cut all the shapes of the paper out, so my job was a lot easier. And this one here, I did a little bit, I couldn't just do the pictures. I tried to make it simple, and it is, but I had to do something different. And so this is one of those coffee sleeves, or hot chocolate sleeves in my case, and I just used a tiny little clothespin and adhered button on there with some twine, and then she could put her pictures in there. And this is one of the stamps that Teresa sent. She's also sent a stamp in the design team package, and I think that's so cute. Thank you so much, Teresa. I will be using that next Christmas as well. And then I just stuck a little journaling spot back there. And then the last page is that border again. That's just so pretty. It's got just a little bit of sparkle on it, but it's so pretty. And then this page. And I like that Shell put the Google eyes on it because I think that's perfect for a little kid. And her grandbabies are, I think the oldest one might be 2. So I hope they like that. And this is the last page. So there we go. There's my very simple Christmas album for my friend, and this was for the Facebook Pay It Forward. I know I was supposed to have it mailed by the end of the year, but I'm late, but I will get that out in the mail as soon as I can. So thank you everybody for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye now.